for two. He will. 200 for Joe Root. A wonderful sensation afforded to only the very finest players, and Root is becoming one of those.
Well, firstly, I got to find my gloves and my bat. I think when you walk down the stairs, you're sort of thinking about the situation of the game. You're thinking, how many wickets have gone down, what's been happening, has it been swinging, has it been seaming, is it spinning? And then I've got a little routine that I go through before I go out. It's quite unique, if you like. But then you get out into the middle and you chat with your partner, you listen to what he's got to say on the matter, and then you sort of face up and you get on with it. I think it must have been a game where I did it once and got a few runs, and since then it's sort of stuck, really. It's a bit peculiar, but it just helps me get ready. It gets my feet going, it gets my gets everything, my mind right, gets me focused on the job in hand, and then go out and just worry about facing the next ball. Well, you get out there, the first thing you generally do is you chat to your partner. Some will have more to say than others, and then you go and you take guard, ask for whatever guard you want, have a nice little word with the umpire, make sure he's on side in case 50-50 goes against you. Well, once you get here, you obviously ask the umpire for your guard. For me, that's middle. I'll ask for middle, have a little chicken scratch, have a little look round at the field, check where everyone's standing, give me a sort of mental image, so when the guy's running in, I know roughly where everyone is. I then have a little bit of a stretch, make sure I'm nice and ready and loose, and then I'll face up, and hopefully it goes well. One of the main things for me is you obviously want to watch the ball and play it as close to your body as possible, so you can get in a good position, especially on the front foot. Try and make contact with the ball with your eyes straight over the point where you hit it. We'll be facing up, the guy will be running in. I've got a little pre-delivery movement which helps me get ready for delivery, so as he's just about to get into his delivery stride, I'll have a little shuffle back, try and get my weight back into the ball, and then wait for the ball to come down. Hopefully straight. Then it's just about judging length, so generally once you've moved, you have another little movement where you either think, well, I need to get back in behind the ball, or you take another stride forward and get your head right over the ball so you can make good contact. Sometimes it can be quite distracting with the atmosphere, and you obviously play in occasions where there is a full house, a big crowd, everyone's could be slightly tipsy or whatever and enjoying themselves, and it can make it a great place to play, but most of the time you're so absorbed in the moment and in the game and the job at hand that really takes the main focus of your mind, and that's generally what all I'm thinking about is the next ball, the next event, and how best I'm going to counteract that, and how I'm going to come off best in that little battle between me and the bowler, and just try and take as much away and much distraction out of my mind as possible, and just keep it dead simple. A lot of the time you're so involved in the game and you're so absorbed in the moment that you don't really get to properly appreciate the crowd, but when you do get to the odd milestone, or you're batting with someone that does, that's when it sort of kicks in and it sort of hits you. And the atmosphere when I got my 100 here was amazing.
He's done it! The moment that Joe Root will never forget. A star is born.
I looked round at the Western Terrace and everyone else. It was a really nice feeling, and it's something that'll stay with me for the rest of my career and probably the rest of my life too.